1949 USA 1-cent coin. Today, we're going to sift through the facts, debunk the myths, and reveal the truth about the 1949 1-cent coin. Let's start with the hard numbers. In 1949, the U.S. Mint was in full swing, producing a massive number of cents across its three facilities. Philadelphia, no mint mark 217,775,000 were struck. Denver, D mint mark 153,132,500 were struck. San Francisco, S mint mark 64,290,000 were struck. As you can see, the mintage numbers are in the hundreds of millions. When a coin is produced in such vast quantities, its base value is minimal. A regular 1949 penny that has been in circulation is, for all intents and purposes, still worth just 1 cent, even in perfect, uncirculated condition, with its full original, red copper luster. A 1949 cent from any of the three mints typically sells for just a few dollars, or maybe a few $100s for a top-graded, flawless specimen. So, where does the millions idea come from? Like many coin myths, it's a mix of genuine confusion and a wild misinterpretation of rare, high-value coins. To understand the myth, you have to know the reality. When a Lincoln cent sells for millions, it's because it's tied to an incredible story or a profound error. The most famous example is not from 1949, but from a few years earlier, the 1943 bronze cent. During World War II, copper was a critical war material. So, in 1943, the U.S. Mint famously switched the cent's composition to zinc-coated steel. However, a small number of bronze planchets were accidentally left in the presses and were struck with the 1943 date. It's believed that only about 40 of these error coins exist, and they are the stuff of legend. One of the most famous examples, a 1943 Denver bronze cent, sold for a staggering $1.7 million at auction. The 1944 steel cent, the reverse happened in 1944, when the mint returned to a copper composition. A handful of leftover steel planchets were accidentally struck with the 1944 date. These are also exceedingly rare and valuable. One of the finest known 1944 steel cents is estimated to be worth well over $100,000. The 1955 double-die obverse. This is arguably the most famous error coin in all of American numismatics. A major hub doubling caused the date and lettering on some 1955 cents to appear sharply doubled. These are not common, and even circulated examples can be worth over $1,000, with top-graded coins selling for tens of thousands of dollars. You see the pattern here? The coins that are worth millions are not just old. They are either unique historical anomalies or profound minting errors that are instantly recognizable and incredibly scarce. The 1949 penny has none of these characteristics. There are no known multi-million-dollar errors for the 1949 cent now. While your 1949 penny won't buy you a private island, that doesn't mean it's worthless. Like most coins, value is determined by condition and a few rare, specific varieties. High-grade, uncirculated coins. If you have a 1949 San Francisco penny in what's known as mint state, or a red condition, meaning it has virtually no wear and retains its original copper luster, its value can be significant. A 1949 in a top grade like MS67 red can be worth over $3,500. The S/S, repunched mint mark, for the dedicated numismatist. A few very minor varieties exist. For the 1949 collectors look for a repunched mint mark, where the S appears to have been struck multiple times, with a second faint S visible underneath the primary one. These varieties are scarce, and an uncirculated example can sell for a small premium, perhaps a few $100s. As with any year of coinage, minor errors like a die crack, a lamination error, where the copper layer peels, or a slight off-center strike might exist. These are not consistent or widespread errors, and their value depends entirely on the severity. A minor error might add a few dollars to the value, while a significant one could fetch a few hundred, but never millions. So, while the 1949 penny is a classic collector's coin and a wonderful piece of American history, It's not the lottery ticket the internet might have you believe. The real millions are tied to specific, verifiable, and incredibly rare circumstances that are completely separate from a regular coin you might find in your change. Why does this myth persist? The internet loves a good, hidden treasure story. Articles with clickbait titles like, "The 1949 penny worth millions," often conflate different years or specific, rare errors, applying their value to a general, common date. It's an easy mistake for the casual coin hunter to make. The takeaway is this: for a coin to be worth millions, it must have a story that is truly unique and verifiable by experts. It's not just about the year on the coin, it's about what makes that specific coin different from the hundreds of millions of others just like it.so. Go ahead and check that 1949 penny. But don't be disappointed if it's just a penny. The true value of coin collecting isn't just about finding a treasure. It's about the joy of the hunt, the connection to history, and the satisfaction of learning something new. This simple coin, struck in the year of the first Emmy Awards and the first Volkswagen Beetle, tells a story of its own. And that, in itself, is a treasure. Thanks for watching.